Hello, this is Shelly Dressel, and the following video was recorded during one of my free teleconferences. For more information about my channelings, please check my website, goddesslight.net. Thank you.
Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I breathe in synchronicity with you so that as we create these meditations together, every breath that you are taking in, you're breathing in the goddess energy. With every breath that you are breathing out, you're releasing, letting go of anything at all that no longer serves you. You are in this moment of transformation. What is unique to know about this time is that the entire world is in this moment of transformation. Prior to this now time that you are living within, there would always be some people moving up and down, but the majority of people would just be staying within the status quo, not changing a lot up, not changing a lot down. With the infusion of the light energy, all of society has got to transition into a consciousness that is supported with light, that is supported with the higher frequency. And this is why, on such a massive level, you are feeling this change and this change in the frequency, this change in your consciousness. Not only are each one of you moving through that experience for yourself, whenever you tap into the collective consciousness, you're tapping into what is now filled with the many, many people that have never done this before. So be aware. Be aware that this transformation is so much more than what you may have realized. And be aware that as you move through this transition, most likely every single person on the earth will experience a change. For some, it will be massive and they cannot miss it. For others, it may be very subtle, but there will still be opportunities that they notice without a doubt something different is going on. Take a deep breath in. Truly feel that breath as you breathe in through your nose. And as you breathe out, let the breath out be your relaxation. Your mental body is frequently the most challenging part of a transition, or it could even be considered the last part. And the reason is your thoughts, your beliefs, your ego likes to remain accustomed to whatever it may be. Therefore, when you breathe in through your nose, you hold it in your heart for a moment. You're shutting down the distractions. You're focusing only on your breath. And as you breathe out, doesn't matter what you are releasing, it is only the fact that you are releasing. There is no better way to ground yourself and bring yourself immediately into focus. This is one of the reasons why we have been practicing this type of breathing as long as we've been doing these meditations. I have spoken about this in other channels, but it's always a good idea to bring it up again. So once again, breathe deeply, feeling that breath and light move within you. And release, letting go. Sometimes you can literally feel something release inside of you. Sometimes you may feel thoughts that were running through your head clear out. Sometimes you can feel pain released from the body. Consciousness is within your breath and your breathing experiences. Create that ball of energy within your heart center. You can imagine it as if it's just spiraling in your chakra. And as it does so, it can begin to take on a form. Most often it's somewhat round. You then send it down through your abdomen. You feel it in your solar plexus. It goes down through your sacral area, your root center. And take a moment in your root center to make sure that this chakra is open and moving and flowing exactly as it needs to. And then you send that energy down. It goes down into the earth. It spreads out as you create this new alignment with Gaia. Take a couple of those deep breaths in where you're focusing your awareness. And then as you breathe out, send that breath of energy down into the earth. Have that intention of connecting with Gaia. You feel it as it comes back up within you. It swirls through your heart center, goes up through your throat, your light body, your third eye, your head center. And it continues up until you arrive within your higher self. Look around. Some of you are very aware of what this space feels like to you. Others know that you are moving your focus, but cannot really tell or discern what it feels like to you. Understand that you have you, the human, your higher self, and then you move up from there until you arrive on the soul plane, feeling as you connect with your divinity. As you feel this consciousness and this energy merging with your divinity, first of all, open up and just feel the unconditional love, the light that fills you up, that essence that loves you and accepts you, no questions asked. No matter what your life has been, no matter what choices you made, good, bad, or in between, this is where you align with your divinity. It is your soul that is the representation of God. There is a piece of God within it. And as God, I am goddess. We are but two faces of the same. Your soul is that vision that allows you to see the many, many, many other lifetimes that you have experienced. Look around. It is as if there is a gathering located within this space. The key is that all that you feel, see, or sense within this is you. You can link to other lifetimes. You can link to the future. You can go deep within in this very lifetime to understand any questions that you may have. If all you would like is just that wash and that flow of unconditional love, be open to receive. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out and merge my energies with yours. As we do so, it moves us into the all that is. Whenever we arrive in the all that is, it brings up such joy and excitement, not only within me, but I can feel it in each one of you. This place of creation is limitless. It allows you to move in every direction. It allows you to process or experience life, howsoever that may be. Even though there are times in your everyday life in which you feel as if you are just being pushed about or knocked about by the experiences around you, when you come to the all that is, it is your place to look at those experiences and then create that which more fully supports you. With the recent influx of energy, you will hear about more people opening up to their own divinity or soul essence. As they do so, it will bring in opportunities for you. If there are times when you feel disoriented or confused, allow an opportunity for you to ground once more within you, and then perhaps come into this space of the all that is. Here, well, you can go to your higher self also, but the all that is a much higher frequency. And so this gives you an opportunity to understand even more what may be happening within your life. So, as if you are opening up the energy around you, I put forth a question to you. What does this most recent ascension mean to me? And as you let that move through your consciousness, look out at what images, or perhaps feel what comes in, or perhaps just your inner knowing will give you some answers. What is interesting is I saw for a great many of you a blank space. That leads me to a couple of questions. First of all, as your energy and frequency moves to a new level, you haven't as yet developed your senses to be able to discern what may be around you. And perhaps that is why you have that sense of blank. The other perception I had is that even though there may be ongoing experiences within your life, you are choosing this moment to have a blank slate in front of you, which gives you the opportunity to perhaps start over, to perhaps look at your life through new eyes and new vision. There is no right or wrong. This is but opportunities for your personal growth and expansion. So, once again, as if we shift the energy around you, open up your consciousness and ask to know what is important for you to know at this moment. This time, I saw a great many of you receiving information, seeing parts of your life, and even some of you as if You literally made a right-hand turn and you're going specifically in a new direction. In all occasions, you have the opportunity to change whatever is going on in your life that you do not care for. Most especially when you are in this higher frequency, when you vibrate at a higher level, that flow and movement comes even more easily into and around you. Therefore, not only is this about creation, this is about you understanding that you are way more powerful than you could ever imagine. Consider that for a moment. In the past, when we talked about someone being powerful, it was usually because they had many people that were working for them, maybe a great deal of money, maybe they owned a company. There are many different things that defined someone that was powerful. However, in this new energy, in this now moment, power comes from the knowledge of who you are as your spiritual essence. The unlimited power of the universe is what flows through every one of you. As you tap into this, it allows your consciousness to expand. It strengthens your intuition. It allows you to discern everything that's going on around you through new eyes. These changes take place on many different levels. As you are in this now moment, ask to understand how the strength and the power of your own divinity can most support you within life. It's actually bringing up a great deal of emotion within many of you, in part because you now know who you are. As this reality becomes a part of you for your everyday life, it is much easier to let go the stress or to let go of some of the pettiness that may be going on around you. This is an opportunity where you can experience transition. Transition is about moving from one place to another. Transition is about understanding that no matter what may be happening within you, just as that flower opens up, you can open up. You can find something that fully supports you, brings you unlimited love and joy within your life. How would that look? I notice that as I say that, many of you are just letting go some of those burdens that you have carried with you for a very long time. That is what this inner strength is about. You will now have an opportunity in every situation in your life to be present in a way that you may not have been before. You will now have the opportunity or the ability to recognize that you don't have to do some of those tedious things that you disliked. You can just let them go. When you are in the strength of who you are, nobody can take you down. There may be times when people want to, but you can be present in that knowledge, that unlimited love of who you are. With that deep, deep, deep alignment, open to feeling contentment, as you have this deep love within you that you know is coming from source, that is there for you. No explanation. You don't have to prove anything. You only need to accept it. How does that change your life? Okay. As I said that, I could see that many of you were shifting your consciousness into this higher level of awareness. However, there were still many of you that were stuck and going around and around in the places where you were. You may stay there for as long as you so choose. However, I ask you to realize that you are just going around in a circle. That is not serving you. It is not serving God or source. It is nothing but pulling you down. Breathe in the strength to let go that burden, let go of that pattern, to break those chains. Whatsoever it is that needs to happen, take a deep breath in, let it all go. Even though I suspect that some of you will pick it up when you're done, in this now moment, I saw every one of you let it all go. So practice that. I invite you to come together as a circle. Take a moment and discern what your perception of everyone else is. You can see the light within everyone. You can see your own light expanding as you communicate heart to heart to heart to heart to everyone that is within this group. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Coming up within the group, you see the hologram of the earth. With this new expanded awareness, look at the earth again. Look at this hologram that represents the earth. Not only does it give you an opportunity to look at things through new eyes, this allows you to affirm that, especially within this hologram, all these many, many changes are taking place. Now is the moment. And as you send that energy into the hologram, it begins to take on and spin and turn. I invite you to perceive if there are some colors that begin to emanate from the hologram. There is an aspect that goes out within the universe, and the remainder of that hologram goes down into the earth. You now have the opportunity, as you look at the earth itself, as you look at this hologram, you can understand how everything moves through the physical earth. You may recall the times when that hologram would become stuck or lodged in the density of the collective consciousness. Now it has the opportunity, it just smoothly moves through everything. As it goes down, it anchors within the center of the earth, connecting in with that heart of Gaia, with the crystalline energy, and then it flows back outward. Where you are connected into Gaia, it flows back up through that anchor that you have placed. It comes up anchoring within your heart. You allow the remainder of the energies come back down through your soul plane. It then flows through your higher self, and you feel it coming down within you. Take a moment and just feel the energies as they move up and down through your physical body, connecting to your emotional, your mental, your crystalline, and feel how everything finds its own intrinsic balance within you. Take a moment and breathe in deeply and breathe out. Can you tell a difference from when we did that before the meditation to after? Just about every single one of you are now able to breathe in deeply, and you align with the all that is, and you bring it down into your everyday reality or into this now moment. Breathe in and breathe out. As I'm gathering the energies to bring this to a close, I'm sitting for a moment with some of the questions that were asked and where you were when you were in the all that is. There is so much that is changing, and the transition is such that it can be very subtle or it can be very noticeable. So, therefore, your intention is more important than it has ever been. And your intention is not just a superficial belief system or reality of, I'm happy today. If your intention is, I'm happy today, then you need to be able to feel it inside of you, let it move through all of your consciousness, let it radiate out from you to the people around you. And in this way, what you're doing is you are creating your truth of how you want your day to go. It may begin within your mind, but then it has to integrate through to your emotions, your physicality, and then radiate out through your soul essence or your non-physical essence. And in this way, it's not just something superficial. This is how you integrate it. And if you are continuously finding yourself on that cycle where nothing is changing, nothing is moving forward, then step one is making that intention to step off of that cycle, and then visually see yourself stepping off that merry-go-round or whatever it is, and then creating or opening to understand and feel what emotions go with that, how it feels inside your physical body. And your mental body may immediately try to put all the pieces together in the same way it's been for the past year, 10 years, whatever. So this is change. Create what you want your reality to be. Allow it to move into your emotions. Feel your divinity, make any adjustments that it needs to make, and then let it move through your entire body, and you may radiate it out to the world around you. There are many, many, many energies here to help you. But ultimately, you make the change. You are the individual living your life, and you are receiving that alignment from soul at all times. Beloved, know that I am ever with you and within you. Ansaluia.
Thank you for watching this video from my free teleconference. If you would like to know more about my channeling, please check my website, goddesslight.net. Thank you.